Jack and Jack, thank you for taking some time to talk with us.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, time to talk to us.
So you two go way back. Can you kind of talk about your relationship and how you became the dynamic duo you are today?
Yeah, we met in first day of kindergarten is when we kind of bonded, and we've honestly just developed the same sense of humor over time. We've been best friends ever since, and yeah, it's just a real natural relationship, nothing forced. So, that's what we think draws in the fans,
Yeah.
And how did you get to where you are today?
I think part of it is just being ourselves and being funny, creative little dudes that we are and always will be, I guess just
definitely.
feeding off each other. I guess we just have this chemistry and people seem to like it, so.
And I think being consistent with the content we put out, just making sure we don't take too many days off, you know what I'm saying, without posting something. So being consistent definitely helps, keep people active, keep people involved.
So how has social media helped give you exposure and grow your fan base?
Wow, social media is literally what started us, so without it we would be nowhere. As you may or may not know, we started on Vine, and that honestly, that social media platform just took off after we got a few viral hits on the platform. And ever since then, the followers from Vine have kind of transferred over to Twitter, Instagram, so now we can post on all these sites and get just as much attention on them. So it's really cool. Social media is just a vital part of everything we're doing right now. So.
Awesome. I was going to mention Vines, and how did you come up with some of those creative concepts?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was just like one of us would come up with an idea and the other one would be like, oh, that's a good idea, but let's add this, or let's take away this. And then the next person would be like, but what if we did this to that and that to this? And like all these twists that we put on it add like all
just trying to
these
make it as good as
creative-
possible.
Yeah. And then it just turns into this creative masterpiece. Is like, I don't know, like
Masterpiece.
I wouldn't call it that. I wouldn't call it that. Maybe one or two of our vines are that good, but the rest are all right. But I'm just saying. Oh,
There's a crow.
I told you.
we're good.
Okay, so you guys are like a mixed bag of talents. You have comedy, you have music, you're doing all the social media, you have a tour documentary. Can you kind of talk about all those different projects that you're working on?
Yeah, we like to think of ourselves as multifaceted and able to do both music, comedy, on-screen acting, and all that stuff. We've always had a passion just for being on screen, being entertainers in any shape, way, or form. We were always the class clowns growing up. The teachers kind of, they liked us, but they didn't like us. It's like, they liked us because we were funny, but they didn't like us because we'd interrupt class, kind of like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've always just kind of had that on-screen chemistry with one another, and whether that's music or whether that, I guess music isn't on a screen.
Well,
but
it can be, It
can
can be
be.
a performance documentary. I don't know. But yeah, no, just like you said, wherever it may be, like we just have this chemistry together. Even when we're on stage, I'll find myself singing my lyric, looking over at him. I'll crack a smile, and hopefully I can make the girl in the front row's day just by smiling at her or whatever. So it just works, and we're really happy about it.
Definitely. And what can we expect to see from you two in the future?
A lot of new
Yeah.
music, a lot of,
Bunch of music, and
touring, of course. We
Yeah.
want to meet as many fans as possible because they're the ones that keep us going. So touring is a big aspect of what we want to be doing. Probably later this summer, early fall, I'd say.
Mhm.
And man, a lot of new video content too. That crow's still. And
And-
yeah, there's just a lot in the works.
Yeah, we're definitely. Music's our main thing right now, but we're big into acting. We love all that stuff, so we're just going with life right now, seeing how it takes us.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us.